Today is Ho Chi Minh's 130th birth anniversary. Born in 1890, Ho Chi Minh left his country at the age of 21 to become a revolutionary. He traveled through Marcus Garvey's Harlem, Lenin's Moscow, and Clara Zetkin's Paris. At the Fifth Congress of the Communist International, Ho Chi Minh foreshadowed his role in Indochina. The revolt of the colonial peasants is imminent, he said. They have already risen in several colonies, but each time their rebellions have been drowned in blood. If they now seem resigned, that is solely for lack of organization and leadership. It is the duty of the Communist International to work toward that union. Ho Chi Minh exercised a major role in uniting the left Vietnamese factions and forging the party that would lead the liberation movement. Whether in prison or in his forest hideout, or later in Hanoi as the US bombers tried to destroy Vietnam, he remained steadfast in his commitment to his people and to their ultimate aim for a free and socialist Vietnam. It is fitting on his birthday to remember not only Ho Chi Minh, but the millions of people of Vietnam who sacrificed their lives against imperialism and for socialism. I have in mind one revolutionary couple, Li Hongfong, known as the Red Wind, Secretary of the Communist Party's Central Committee, and Minh Khai, Secretary of the Saigon Communist Party Committee. They had been in the USSR together when they had a child, Hong Ming, Red Aurora, the Red Northern Lights, named in honor of the USSR. In 1938, the police arrested Li Hongfong and Minh Khai. Their last meeting was in the Saigon prison. On the 24th of May 1941, the colonialists executed a large part of the Communist Party's Central Committee, including Minh Khai. Her last words were, "Long live the Communist Party of Indochina, long live the Soviet Union." In her prison cell, she had scratched a message on the wall. "I'm not worried about myself," she wrote. "All my thoughts are about saving the party." Her husband was tortured and died a year later. He told his cellmate before he died, "Comrade, tell the party that I, Li Hongfong, was true to our revolutionary cause to my last breath." These were the members of Ho Chi Minh's party. It would be people like them who would resist the French and the Japanese and eventually the United States of America. When I think of Ho Chi Minh, I think of steadfastness and sacrifice, of a people who had to face the most powerful war machines, whose lands were bombed with more ferocity than used in any previous war, and yet who prevailed against everything imperialism threw at them. Sadly, when Vietnam won its freedom, first in 1945 and then in 1975 after 30 years of war imposed upon it by the imperialists, the Vietnamese people had inherited a country destroyed by chemical weapons and by war over generations. From 1945 onwards, Ho Chi Minh spent much effort trying to build institutions out of the air, teaching his comrades about the need for collective mastery of social life. Vietnam remains a small independent country that plows the tough terrain of human society towards socialism. As Vietnam was struck by the coronavirus this year, its people and government would have made Ho Chi Minh proud. They took a science-based attitude to the virus and disease, they mobilized public resources and took public action, and they demonstrated their internationalism by sending protective equipment even to the United States of America. In one of his poems, Ho Chi Minh wrote of a national hero, Quang Trung. He had willpower, he had a mighty brain, besides the people gathered under his banner. Comrade Ho Chi Minh could well have been writing of himself. We, the people these days, are still under Ho Chi Minh's red banner.